Hey folks, how's it going? Ready to Wednesday. Okay with that, that's fine. Ready to Wednesday, halfway through the week, first week of 2022. We've survived half of it so far. We can't be that bad in this point on this. We are playing Spider-Man on PlayStation 4. Still not got through all of this game. So much to do in this. 63% though. 63%. So it's making progress. Hope you've had a good week so far. There. So far. Not sure what came out. So far. Hope you've had a good week so far. I've had a pretty good week. It's been just the right level of busy. It's pretty like we don't want to be too bored, we don't want to be too busy, we don't want to be stressed. Just want to be able to kind of ease ourselves into this year. We don't know how it's going to turn out, but we can be optimistic at least. Right, let's switch you guys over to the main screen. Boom, there we are. So 63%, level 31. I'm not sure the levels. Well, the levels themselves don't seem to mean much other than the fact you get more talent points for every level you go up. So I suppose you can kind of gauge if you're level 31, you'd have this many talent points to work with, and you can kind of guess, well, you need to be about level 32 in order to have enough abilities to get past a certain stage. I think that's how it would be considered. To move that light. I've got some ideas to change this around. I don't want to invest any more money in my streaming system, streaming gear setup just yet, but the fact that that light is down here is right in the way of the screen. I've moved this camera, so the camera's a bit lower, so you're kind of down here now. So it means I'm not sort of covering up my chat with the camera. It does mean that the lights stuff in place. It needs rejigging and stuff. We'll get around to that, as we always do. So if you see me kind of peering, I'm looking around my light at my bot, which is currently telling me everything I need to know, which is cool. Let's continue. Carry on, see where we get to. That is definitely my favourite Spider-Man costume. Some pretty cool costumes in this game, but the punk rocker definitely beats it for me. Brutes whip enemies, and Demon Swordsman take 2 bars of focus to finish. That's good to know. Okay, where are we? What are we doing? Oh yeah, we've just unlocked the drone challenge, bomb challenge. So the challenges. We've unlocked the challenges. That was a challenge. Amazing level. So we could go around doing the challenges. What I would like to do is actually continue the main story for a bit. Let's kind of push on. We've done most of the other things, haven't we? So anyway, now we've unlocked the challenges, because that is 100%ed out bar the oh, we got the thug crimes. We got the thug crimes and the demon crimes, which we'll come across as we go around the city anyway. But then yeah, we've got taskmaster challenges. Same there, taskmaster challenge. We've got all the crimes in that area. All the crimes there on Taskmaster Challenge. Got one for crime, got some demon crimes and Taskmaster challenges. So we could just swing around finding that, but it's going to be boring. There's going to be plenty of swinging as it is. Just the Taskmaster challenges there. Taskmaster challenges on that section. We already did one Taskmaster challenge, we've got another one there. We could do that one here. Is that a drone challenge? We'll do that one. Move on next to it. We'll do the drone challenge, and then we've mopped up this section, bar the side missions, which will pop up in due course. So let's do that. Let's do this Taskmaster drone challenge, and then we'll move on to the main story. Oh, my dual shock battery is low.
Let's talk about Halloween, folks. It may be good fun for the kids to dress up as a cowboy or astronaut or ballerina and trick-or-treat, but this trend of grown adults glorifying the likes of Spider-Man by dressing up as them is, especially in the times we live in, disturbing. What say you, Gino from the Bronx?
Yeah, well, I get your point, but my girlfriend got this sexy Spider-Girl costume, and it really spices things up. Know what I'm saying?
Huh. I most
Spices things up.
not. J. Jonah Jameson is not one to be judgmental. But you, sir, are an extremely disturbed man. Goodbye.
Getting all jiggy with it with a Spider-Girl. Start the challenge.
Looks like the bomb guy's MO. Only this time he's using a drone to seed spy cams around the city. I better round him up and take down that drone.
Follow the drone as it drops spy cams along its route. For bonus points, traverse through their blue connection field. Okay.
There's the drone. That's one high-end spy cam.
Oh, come on. It'll be hard to try and get through the blue fields as well, because that thing's really quick.
Show's over.
Oh, never mind. Oh, no, right, come on, Spider-Man.
Now I can catch the drone. 10 seconds. Just so-so. I hope the psychomaniac doesn't think less of me.
Yeah, got a few points for that. So we only got 1 of 6 earned, so if we do that better next time, I suppose we can up our score. But I'm happy just to complete them for now.
Not bad. You got skills. I got skills too.
Skills.
And I thought robocalls were obnoxious.
What was it,
Well,
skills?
I shut down his spy cams.
Yeah, cool. So that section's now done. For now. Apart from the side quests, as I say. Got a side mission there still. Taskmaster, a couple of things, and some demon crimes down here. Demon crime. 1 demon crime to do there, and Taskmaster. So, okay. We'll just mop those up as we go. Where's the quest? Is it hidden the quest? It was there before. Anyway, let's have a look at suits. Well, we've got a new suit unlocked. The Iron Spider suit. That'd be quite cool. Skills. Got 1 skill point. We might as well save that for now. Oh, let's come back again. Spider hack. Head to Oscorp Tower. Let's do that one.
You know what I like about you, kid? You're always getting better.
Gee, thanks, creepy stalker guy.
You can call me Taskmaster.
Because you keep leaving me tasks? That's kinda on the nose.
There's a group of mercenaries committing crimes across the city.
These mercenaries wouldn't happen to be your mercenaries, would they?
No. All I know is they're getting paid well for their work. Unless you stop them, that is.
What's in it for you?
I get to watch and learn.
Oh, new challenge tiles can now be found around the city. So we now have the challenges and... Okay, we got task challenges and fighting challenges, I suppose. And then we got these are challenges as well. Combat challenge. Stealth challenge. Okay, we've got stealth challenges, combat challenges. Does that still count as one Taskmaster challenge? Okay, so I think that's still the same challenges, but they've kind of been given categories now. Yeah, it's not unlocked another type of activity, it's just another... They've just kind of broken down the different tasks into the types. Cool. Come back, come back.
Okay, that's how I can get into Norman's office. Can't get in there without shutting down some security systems.
Yeah, probably got
But
that
if they
idea.
see me, they'll put the whole place on lockdown.
Yeah, let's be stealthy.
I should
Find
be able to
security
hack into the
module.
security network modules from the outside.
Find the modules, hack them.
They're the network cables. Just need to follow them to the security module.
Okay, so that just seems to be linked to the searchlight. So on that side, so it's up there, I suppose.
There we go, a security module.
Hold to hack. It's if it only
Looks like
was that
there's
easy.
4 of these around the building. That should make things easier.
What the hell? Security teams, call in.
Sable Team Alpha standing by. Looks like an electrical problem.
Copy that. Keep an eye on the exterior while we try to track down the issue.
Just when I thought it would be easy.
So maybe if I... Oh, is it forcing me to say because it's that building now? It is, isn't it?
Hey, Spider-Man! Find me later. Got a primo investment opportunity lined up.
Spider-Man?
So I can't be cheeky and take him out. Well, I can't do this side though. There's a lot of guns trained down that building. I'd rather be able to take him out, to be honest. I know that's not the way it was. Yeah. I thought I was getting a bit close to him. No, okay. Okay, we'll play the game properly. Evening, Max. How's it going, dude?
All Sable teams. Looks like we have some sort of software problem. We're calling in a specialist.
Copy that. Continuing exterior sweep.
How's it going, dude? How's your Wednesday going?
There's the second module.
Let's hack it with our minds.
All agents, someone's taking control of one of our subsystems.
Initiating Delta Protocol.
Man, everybody's got drones these days.
Stable teams, I need a status report.
Exterior sweep negative. We are all clear. Still look like a software issue?
We don't know. We're evaluating. Please maintain current alert level.
Okay, just 2 more modules.
Ah, I mean, those drones are a bit.
Attention all Sable teams. There's a small possibility we have a trespasser on site. We're analyzing data now. Stay vigilant.
Copy that, Control.
No trespassers on site. Maybe on
There it is.
around the outside of the site. Though. Not bad. Thanks. Having a
Another
nice chill.
subsystem is going offline.
We like to hear.
I need a team to scan the 85th floor exterior.
Copy, Control. Bird inbound.
Gotta move. Hi, MJ. A little busy right now.
I'll be quick. Listen, I got a lead on Charles Standish's location. I think if I can get to him, I can make him talk. He knew about Dr. Delaney. He probably knows about Morgan Michaels as well.
Okay, just don't do anything crazy. Speaking of crazy, gotta find that last module.
This is the most cool nerve-wracking mission so far in the game.
There's the last one. Nice. Now I can get into Norman's office and hopefully find out more about Morgan Michaels and Devil's Breath.
Exterior sweep negative. Should we go on lockdown?
Not yet. Mr. Osborne is in the middle of an important call. But keep tracking. There must be someone out there.
There's got to be someone trying to hack into this building. Not me though, I'm just a spider.
Hold on. Switching to a secure line. I'm way ahead of you, Wilson. I had my people go through all your files. If you try to expose our business arrangement, it'll be your word against mine. And I'm not the one behind bars right now.
Wait, is Norman talking to Wilson Fisk?
Neo statue. What are you talking about?
The Neo statue from the auction house. They must be talking about that file MJ found.
Who has the file?
We do, Norman. But it doesn't tell us enough. Which is why I'm doing some slightly illegal but morally acceptable B&E right now.
Pompous son of a bitch! You're lying!
Where is he? Oops.
Jackpot.
Cool.
GR27.
Peer review summary. Next slide.
Dr. Morgan Michaels is the chief scientist, but the location of the lab is redacted.
Ooh.
AI-controlled CRISPR. If that actually works, it could cure any genetic disease. Cystic fibrosis, Huntington's. This is crazy.
Don't get that you had to hack the boxes, but you went through the top window, not the main door. Yeah, you almost hacked the system to remove like an electric grid from the vent system and not actually walk through the door. But then you wouldn't want to walk through the door, I suppose, because you might get spotted. But that's how secure the Oscorp building is, that even the vents have security. The good, high efficiency, consistent results. The bad, viral delivery mechanism incorrectly targets immune system. Infected subjects highly contagious. 1 subject exposed, 7 days later, or 40 subjects deceased. That's not good. Yeah, right.
Creepy.
Ooh, yeah. The ugly one infected subject could trigger
GR27 is
global
devil's breath.
epidemic.
It's designed to cure diseases, but in its current form, it's like a bioweapon.
Lab techs nicknamed it Devil's Breath. That's kind of how most of these things start, though, isn't it? You develop a means to distribute healthy stuff, kind of beneficial things, and then you only need the wrong kind of coding, and it just goes all the wrong way very quickly.
Dr. Michaels keeps the only sample with him at all times. That's why Lee wants him. We find Michaels, we find Devil's Breath.
Mr. Osborne believes the reward is worth the risk. Of course it does. Maintain secrecy. If this gets out, PR nightmare could bring down all of Obscorp. Mitigate risk of exposure. Dr. Michaels should keep only sample on his person at all times. Ooh. That's the thing with bioweapons. You only need one sample. That's quite. Apart from the anxiety of being spotted on the side of a building, that was quite a cool mission. Level 32.
Hey, Pete. What's up?
MJ, get this. Devil's Breath wasn't designed to be a weapon. It's a treatment for genetic disorders. But its current form is wildly imperfect. In trying to fix the body, it rips it apart. We need to locate Dr. Michaels. I don't trust Sable to contain something this deadly.
I may have a lead on that. Charles Standish is being held at Sable's Central Park compound. If anyone knows Michael's location, it'll be Oscorp's CFO. I'm trying to reach him now.
Reach him? That place is crawling with guards. How are you trying to reach him?
Very, very quietly. Gotta go, partner.
Sneaking into a Sable compound.
She's nuts.
That could go bad fast. I should head to Central Park.
Right.
Huh. Looks like Doc checked in.
Peter, I've had an epiphany.
Ooh.
It's all about the mind.
The mind, of
Take me,
course.
for example. A mind of unlimited potential, shackled to a tired, old body. Think of what that mind could achieve if it were freed. In developing our neural interface, we need to think beyond replicating the tired putterings of our physical forms. Instead, reach into imagination and possibility. Reach into the mind.
I've never heard Doc this excited by a project. Hope he's not too excited.
Yeah, there's a fine line between genius and insanity. And unfortunately, Dr. Octavius is kind of leaning the other way at the moment. But I suppose you have to have loony ideas in order to achieve something different. Caught by a tower. Oh wow, this is quite a sore thumb in the middle of Central Park. Definitely not going to miss this, are you?
There he is, the Mad Bomber. Blow up any more city buildings lately, Spider-Man?
Not yet, but I can blow your face up. Yeah, say the word and it's off. The electric web is out. You're lucky this time.
Bro,
you're lucky.
Looking good.
I would whip your face right now.
I've been a fan for like years.
Have documents ready.
you, MJ? Crap.
15 minutes earlier.
Reach him? That place is crawling with guards. How are you trying to reach him?
Very, very quietly. Gotta go, partner. Standish is somewhere in there. Gotta get past that guard. Time to see if these lures Pete gave me work.
Well, here we go.
That gap in the fence looks promising. Just need to distract the guard.
Whose bright idea was it to put a circuit board in a fence?
Out of the way, fella.
What was that?
Gotta move. Now.
Gonna check on our house guest. Stay here. Copy.
House guest. Must be Standish. He's here somewhere.
Okay, we're inside. So we've got that guy there.
Need to draw him away from the stairs.
Probably somewhere over there. I'm going to lure that guy though. Probably lure him over here though. That's not luring him enough. There?
What the?
Okay. Up the stairs we go.
What's that? Demons are killing anyone related to Devil's Breath. Standish is in real danger. I should get a photo of this.
So hold L2 to aim camera. And take a photo.
Got it. Time to move.
Looking good so far. Obviously something goes
Standish.
downhill.
I knew it. I've got to get to that tent.
There's quite a few guards over there.
Standish is secure, ma'am.
Lockout comms as well. I do not want leaks to press about Michael's or Devil's Breath.
On it.
She's nervous.
Crap. Generator tripped.
I won't distract him for long.
How's it looking? Convoy gonna be ready? 5 by 5. As soon as boss gives the word, we'll get Michael's moved to the new safe house.
They're moving him. Have to find out where before we lose our shot.
Huh? Who's there?
So far so good.
Get that truck moving. Should have been uptown half an hour ago. Copy. We're rolling.
Truck's about to move. Should use it as cover. Go, go, go.
She's extremely good at this espionage stuff.
Bravo and Charlie are both on deck for Dr. Michael's relocation, ma'am.
Add 2 more units. He carries the only sample of Devil's Breath. I will not be responsible for pandemic.
Understood, ma'am.
I don't care how many men Sable has. She won't be able to stop Martin Lee.
5 control. Area clear. Control, I heard something. Running a sweep.
Wait!
He was bent down, he didn't say anything. I call hacks. At least it dropped me back there again.
Bravo and Charlie are both on deck for Dr. Michael's relocation, ma'am. Better check it out. I see something. Checking it out. Better check it out.
Oh, I managed to get around that.
Continuing sector sweep.
That was close.
Looks important. Safe houses. If Dr. Michaels is in one of these, Standish might know which one.
I like how they're so secure about their operations that they've got massive TV screens displaying their entire plan.
There's Standish's tent.
Can't believe Michaels just carries Devil's Breath around with him. Osborn doesn't trust anyone else to secure it. Hope his ego doesn't bite him in the ass. Or us. Patrolling sector, status clear.
So I'm assuming I need to go around that way. Okay. I'm going to do something with the patrols, because these cars will probably be used as cover.
Again? What's up with these lights? Continuing sweep.
Move it. Close. Come on, come on.
So I need to go around. So that guy needs distracting over here.
Control. Status. Nothing to report. Stay alert. I think we got company. Hey! Don't move!
Aha! Got in there before you could get me. Well, depends if it's programmed to the story that they actually do get me.
Charles Standish?
Holy crap!
Charles, where is Dr. Morgan Michaels?
Lee sent you. Didn't he?
No.
He wants to kill me? You tell him to do it. Do it himself.
I'm not with the demons. I'm not with Sable. I'm a reporter. And I want to see Lee stopped. Just like you.
Watson. I've read your byline.
There's other
Sable won't
reporters
listen to me.
sort of not only about
She
the,
has Michaels in the Bowery.
scoop,
We're moving him
but
to a
actually
new safe
making a
house tomorrow at
difference.
noon. But she's totally ignoring Grand Central.
Grand Central.
The demons were talking about it when they held me. They're going there to get...
To get what, Charles? What do the demons need to get at Grand Central?
What the...
Charles!
Oh! That was not a Sable guy. Definitely not a Sable guy.
Heard something.
Sorry, Charlie.
Get the backup over here.
Okay, time to
Wait,
go.
no, he knows something!
All that effort that she went to get in there, to ask him questions, and Spider-Man screws it up. Doesn't sound like JJJ.
Well, that was maybe the most awkward swing of my life. MJ is not happy.
But we leveled up. Ooh, 3 skill points in the bag.
Hey, okay, another thing. Sorry, Charlie. You knock a man out, destroy my background research, and the best you got is sorry, Charlie? Is everything a joke to you?
What? MJ? No, I screwed up. It was a tension breaker.
Tension breaker, right. You know, this is exactly why we broke up.
I thought we broke up so you could focus on your career.
We broke up because you wouldn't stop treating me like a baby. Don't do this, MJ. Don't do that, MJ. Oh, that's too dangerous, MJ. I may not have super spider powers, but I'm not made out of glass.
You snuck into the middle of an armed military... You know what? Can we not do this right now, please? Did you learn anything about Dr. Michaels?
Fine. Michaels is in the Bowery somewhere. Sable's moving him tomorrow at noon.
Awesome. Anything else? Was he saying something about Grand Central before I jumped in?
He was... No. It was nothing. Listen, I gotta go, Peter. Filing deadline.
Ooh, we'll meet those
Peter.
deadlines.
That's how you know she's still mad. Peter. Nice work, Mr. Superhero.
Peter.
Man, I'm worked up. Gotta blow off some steam on patrol.
Explore the city to upgrade your gear and abilities. We do have this quest though. College Buddies side quest. Let's do that. As it's just around the corner. No, around the corner. It's just literally there.
It's him!
It's him, it's Spider-Man. And dismount.
Spider-Man!
I like the other suit better.
Another good set.
Spider-Man, I could really use your help. My roommate's been missing since the Halloween party.
Okay, got a name? Last known location?
His name's Carlos. I ran a facial recognition search across social media. Here, let me text you what I found.
Smart. What's your name?
Philip Chang.
Okay, Philip. I'll find Carlos. If you get info on anyone else who's missing, let me know.
Nice.
Okay, looks like I need to find the location in this picture. I see the Statue of Liberty, so it's gotta be way south of here. Not close to the university. Probably the financial district.
I got him.
So it's gotta be, I'd say, around here. Probably Wall Street, financial district. Still financial district. Let's aim for Wall Street.
Trees near water. The building's probably next to a park.
Right away, away, away.
Philip, I'm headed to where the picture was taken. How recent is it?
Timestamp half an hour ago.
Nice
Half an hour
heuristics.
ago.
You did that facial tracker on your own?
Yeah, it's my thesis project. I'm hoping it'll help me land a job.
If this works, you can count on me for a reference.
So that was taken half an hour ago, and it's now pitch black.
Looks like a rooftop lounge.
It must have just caught it as the sun was going down. Spider roll. Moonsault. Shooting star. Triple helix star. I just shot it slightly. Ah, no. Yes, no. Let's go for it.
If I can find the location in this picture, I should be able to find Philip's roommate.
That's genuinely what we're going for, Spider-Man. Well done.
This is definitely not close to ESU. I need to head south.
We are south, Spider-Man. This is quite far south. This is probably about as far south you can probably get. Right, so you can't see that island.
This would be way south of ESU. Probably the financial district.
Let's find that rooftop garden there.
If the statue is in the shot, this has to be somewhere near the bottom of the island.
That's where I am, Spider-Man. I'm right near the bottom of the island. Probably over there.
Looks like a rooftop lounge.
Yes. Yes. Well done, Spider-Man.
If the statue's in the shot, this has to be somewhere near the bottom of the island.
It can't be far from here then.
Trees near water. The building's probably next to a park.
Well, there's a park. Let's change the turn that off there. So probably based on the angle. Probably somewhere near to here, I'd say. A little bit further away though.
If I can find the location in this picture, I should be able to find Philip's roommate.
So try getting up to that top of the building now.
This is definitely not close to ESU. I need to head south.
I think this is where I just was. It's a bit closer, I suppose, but
This would be way south of ESU. Probably the financial district.
I'm in the financial district. Definitely too far up at this point, but might give us a better view. So I reckon the building he's on is roughly down there somewhere. So it wouldn't be up there.
If the statue is in the shot, this has to be somewhere near the bottom of the island.
It's definitely not as high as I am now. But I suspect it'd be one of those buildings down near the park that would have that on. It doesn't have that it's during the night time. There's a little rooftop.
Looks like a rooftop lounge. This is definitely not close to ESU. I need to head south.
There's a fire going on down there. I'm not sure what that's about. Is that it? Is that the rooftop lounge? In which case, was he over here? Probably looking at that building. Because with that...
Trees near water. The building's probably next to a park.
Could be that. Let's have a look down there.
That looks like the spot over there. These students are acting like the ones at the Halloween party. Lee must have corrupted them.
Oh, there we go. These people seem to be enjoying their coffees, and there's a whole bit of anarchy going on over here, but they're quite oblivious to it. Can we hoist any of these guys up? Knock them down.
Spreading. I better end this fast.
Of course, these guys aren't armed, so it's easy to beat up.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, okay. It was more effort trying to find the place than it was to clean it up.
What happened? Everything was fine, and then so much anger. I couldn't think straight.
It's over now. Though I'd stay off the internet for a while.
How odd. I'm definitely getting a slight stick drift.
Peter, I'm about to begin another test.
Oh, sorry. My bus broke down and there were no cabs. But I'll be there as soon as I can.
So we do have that again. TikTok side mission. Strong connections. We've got one here as well. That's closer. Snipe hunt. Could be cool. Let's have a look at that as it's on our way. There'll be all the side missions in this area as well. Spider rolls in there for good luck. And salt.
That's Miles's mom. Hello?
Mr. Parker? It's Rio Morales. I want to thank you for getting Miles the job at the feeding shelter.
Glad to. And please, call me Peter. Mr. Parker is probably someone more together than me.
I should tell you, he has reservations. I finally gave him a choice. This or more therapy. He needs this. He just hates to feel like a victim, or be pitied.
Gotcha. I'm the same way. I'll let Aunt May know, and I'll make sure I'm there his first day.
Thank you again. This means a lot to both of us.
No, that's quite nice, isn't it? A guy in red and guy in green.
Spider-Man, can you help us out?
Ah, this is why.
Spider-Man, we just caught a sniper stalking Mayor Osborn's chief of staff.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure there are other targets. Our perp had a map of the city with the courthouse circled.
I'm on it. See if you can get more info out of our friend here, and contact me at this number.
Nice.
I need to hurry. The attack on the courthouse could come any second.
Ooh, the pipe. Hey, Mr. Cogs. Mr. Cogs, Captain Cogs. Any kind of Cogs. How's it going, dude?
If the sniper sees me near the target, he'll take the shot.
Ooh, that's quite
Only
a
chance
shot.
is to take out the gunman before he can fire.
Maybe we can take him out this way. I'll probably take him out. How's it going, dude? Saw you were going live. We play through Final Fantasy VII.
We accessed the perp's phone. Found more names and locations. Looks like it's all going down within a matter of minutes.
No pressure. Send me what you got.
That's
multiple snipers, one Spider-Man. I need to move fast.
It is nice.
Anyone who's ever worked on Norman's campaign is a potential target now. That's one way to destroy Osborn, I guess.
6.
Make it so nobody wants to be around him.
I never really played much of the original Final Fantasy, but the remake is definitely making me want to give it a go. However, the only things I've heard is that it's kind of like part 1. There is supposed to be a part 2.
Sniper's gotta be around here somewhere.
He's right here.
If I could... One down, 2 to go.
Yeah, I've just pushed his face through the concrete. It is going to be in 3 or 4 parts, 70 quid a part. Ooh. But as long as they deliver on that, I think people will forgive them. But it's 35, 85 hours per part. But the Final Fantasy games were never short games. And I suppose with the modern...
Gotta check out all possible vantage points for snipers.
The modern kind of graphics and the work and everything they've done with it, you can save 70 quid though, I don't know. But then that's the price of games. That's the price of games on these days.
Sleep it off.
But if you think, yeah, up to 85 hours.
Only 1 to go.
For £70. You break that £70 down.
People die.
Into the hours. How much you're paying per hour? That's the way you gotta have to think of
Why can't
some
assassins
games.
ever try and work around my schedule?
But yeah, if you're gonna spend like 50 quid on a game and it gives you
This is the
10
place.
hours, you
Now
think,
where's
well,
the assassin? Literally didn't see that coming.
the assassin's taking it. Well, they did it because the work they do is insane. That does find somewhere, especially something to this scale. Let's pay attention to the screen. Yeah, that's it's all. People expect something for everything for nothing these days. Especially younger gamers at the moment, where the game's not free, they're not really interested. And you're missing out on a lot of games if you think that way.
Officer, all 3 snipers are down. Are we in the clear?
They didn't want to keep people waiting, so they dropped the other parts. I was a bit reluctant at the price at first, but after playing first 2 hours, I don't
Act like you're
regret a thing.
negotiating. Stall them. I'll take away their bargaining chips. They won't leave witnesses. Either I save the hostages, or they're dead.
Oh, hostages. Yeah, it's a lot of money to drop on digital entertainment. You think, well, it's not something you can guarantee you're gonna enjoy until you experience it. So you're kind of gambling, really. You're gambling with 70 quid to go, I hope I enjoy this. But then they have to keep keep that same level of quality through parts 2, 3, and 4. Otherwise they'll sell you short, and there'll be a lot of unhappy people. So they gambled, expecting it to be the same.
If they see me,
do
they
offer
can
free
kill all the
refunds
hostages
first.
before I get close.
Nice. That's faith in the game, that is. You go, you know what, you can play up to 2 hours of this game and we'll still give you money.
If I'm spotted, those hostages are dead. Gotta take out these guys quietly.
I would heavily consider. I might still wait for a deal. I know if you truly want to support a game dev, you buy it full price. But as long as they break even, they can start putting it out there on a discount.
We need time
Do
to
offer,
coordinate
yeah.
the release of your friends.
Yeah, so I think offering a guarantee, because physical goods have guarantees. Digital goods kind of lost that.
Please let us go. You can have our money.
Because you go, well, I don't like this game. You can probably take it, exchange it for something.
Before we finalize the release, we need proof the hostages won't be harmed.
Again, you test us.
Sleepy time. One more. This guy seems to be slightly unaware.
Sweet dreams.
Right, so we've got some guys down there to deal with. I mean, it's hard for me to say no. Final Fantasy VII was my game growing up. Completed it more times than I can count. And even it had Cloud's costume and sword once upon a time. I could see you wearing it, actually. Still got loads of Cloud memorabilia. Awesome. I know the people that were into Final Fantasy at that stage were really into it. My brother was one. He kind of almost like sweared by Final Fantasy VII. And I kind of got into it, Final Fantasy about 8. But then 8 was a bit of a diverse one as far as the game mechanics go. And I played a bit of 9. I didn't really get into 7. I never really played it, so I missed the whole hype. Yeah, Max was telling me he has Cloud's Buster Sword at his parents. Nice. See, that's the kind of thing. It's an iconic weapon. Anyone who knows old RPG kind of games like that know that sword. Right, so how do we stealthily save hostages? We've got Electric Punch. The Electric Punch is my favourite power-up, as it's quite self-explanatory as to what it is. It's also got multi-arcing abilities. So if I go down there and punch that one guy, there's at least 2 other guys that are going to be on the floor. Love the Spidey Punk costume. I had to. There's loads of costumes, but I had to have this one. Ahoy! Yeah, so the power-up that comes with this costume is a rock out ability, which basically he jumps in the air, produces an air guitar, slams it on the strings, and then hits the ground, and a massive shockwave comes out, and there's like an AoE thing. But you can mix and match your suits with the power-ups. So the rock out ability is what comes with the suit, but then you just go, actually, I want the electric fist. But some of these suits are really nuts. I can see you rocking the Spider Punk costume. Yeah, so costumes, got very, very varied costumes. You got like he's got the advanced suit, got damaged suit, classic suit, noir suit. I think that was Spider Monkey, wasn't it, in the MCU? Scarlet Spider, the insulated suit inspired by Electro. The Spider Noir, love. That's quite a cool one, that. Yeah, inspired by Electro, inspired by Mr. Negative. Stark suit. Secret War suit. Spider Armor Mark II. That's a bit of a weird one. And nice Spider-Punk. Wrestler suit. I know Spider-Man was a wrestler in some stories. Fear itself suit. That's a weird one. Stealth big time suit. Spider armor. That's a weird one. One we've just recently unlocked, the velocity suit. This suit also unlocks the blitz ability. Micro gyros allow for faster sprinting and real-time momentum transfer knocks down enemies. So you're basically just running for people, I suppose. Iron Spider suit, which I think is featured in the latest MCU movie, Spider-Man No Way Home. Also in one of the previous ones, but it features in there briefly. Spider-Man 2099 black suit. Then you got like the bonus suit things down here. Homemade suit. The upgraded suit. Future Foundation suit. Bombastic Bagman suit. I can't honestly play the game in all seriousness wearing that suit. I love how Spider Noir into the Spider-Verse wore a trilby and a trench coat. Okay. I still need to see this into the Spider-Verse. Someone watch this. You got the web suit, so that's from the film, that one. We know that one from the film. Dark suit, that's pretty cool. Stealth suit, was that the Spider Monkey one? I think that's what was Spider Monkey. The amazing suit. Amazing Spider-Man. Spider Monkey, yeah. Yeah, that's just kind of. Is that supposed to be like? Oh, I've forgotten the. It's like a anime kind of thing, isn't it? K-pop Spider-Man. It's an Arachnid Rider, but I know there's like an anime called something Rider, or I think that's probably inspired by that. The armored advanced suits. I think that's almost like the time travel suits from the Avengers. It's almost that kind of stuff. But yeah, all these bonus suits don't have powers with them. They just, it's kind of for the aesthetics. All these come with mix and match abilities. But yeah, I have to stick with this one. The cool thing is you hear it over the radio that JJJ starts mocking your suit at some point. Because I was wearing this, he kind of announced that sort of a weird punk rocker type Spider-Man. That was quite funny. I think there's a clip of that somewhere. In the skill trees. So I've got 3 points. I could spend my points. It's a nice feature. Yeah. It's obviously JJJ comes over the radio occasionally as the story progresses, kind of commenting on what you've just done. Carmen Rider, that's the one I'm thinking about. So it's got to be inspired by Carmen Rider. Surprise attack. Yeah, so I feel that a good portion of this tree. Was I going for long strike? I think I might go for long strike. That'll fill the web slinger tree. You know, some of these abilities I just can't see myself using, but a lot of them. That's kind of a amped up version of the rock out ability that comes with the punk rock suit. Payback. So you dodge and you take down. So a lot of these abilities rely on you having good timing with your buttons. Like that one. That actually, let's go for that. Cool. That sorts that out.
Max's fact of the
Oh,
stream.
we have a fact. I should have done a fact. You should have done a fact. We haven't had the Max's fact of the stream until then, so that's kind of an after the fact Max's fact. Isn't it after the Max's fact? Right, so what we got? We got one guy down there holding the hostages. We got a guy patrolling. We got these two just kind of hanging out. So I typically like to take the patrol out first because they're the one that is unpredictable. Everyone else is stationary. We can kind of deal with those. So possibly we wait for them to patrol. What we can do. We can use a trip mine and stick him to there. So he's going to walk past here and go kaboom. Hey, are those cat ears? They're not cat ears, they are panda ears. I mean, my camera's a little bit too far down. Let's do that. There we go. Epic either way. Oh, thank you. I'm not going to try to pronounce your full name, but it's Hikomori. Keep it at Jeffrey. Jeffrey, we like Jeffrey. How's it going, Jeffrey? Everyone tries, yeah. You could put a straight up, easy to pronounce English name, and I'll still get it wrong. Doing good. How about you? Apart from my slightly swollen tonsils, I'm doing okay. Ooh, let's keep ourselves a little bit. That was stealthy. Brilliant. Hikikomori. Okay. Come a little closer, my friend. Just about there. About there. What is the vinyl from behind?
Max's fact of the stream.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Jeffrey. So the vinyl, blimey, got Max's fact as well. The vinyl, this one on the wall, is the Fat of the Land by The Prodigy. My favourite, oh, we haven't really had trip lines. Favourite band, and the album that really solidified me getting into it. Epic, it is. I got every single one of their music releases on vinyl, and that one's a gold-plated one. I don't think it's anything official, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Max's fact. Max's Spider-Man fact of the stream 1. Part of the Marvel Noir universe, this alternative version of Spider-Man is a noir-themed take on the character and emerges in a version of New York during the Great Depression. That's interesting. While investigating a smuggling ring, Peter Parker is bitten by what seems to be a highly venomous spider housed in a spider god idol. Oh. Cool, I collect vinyl too. Are you live on Twitch too? I am indeed, Jeffrey. I'm live on Twitch, D-Live, Glimish, YouTube and Facebook Gaming. Just to make sure you can't miss me if you tried. But same name everywhere, Hug Junkie, you can find me. You affiliate? I could be, but affiliate doesn't like multi-streaming stuff, so I've kind of pushed the affiliate offer aside and went, I'd rather stream multiple places without the risk. I know they don't tend to bother with affiliates, but it's still in the contract. Worst part of promising to stream a game, not being able to carry on playing it when you're not streaming. I know, I'd love to actually just sneak onto the Spider-Man and just do a few things, but no, I want to capture the whole thing. I was like, watch out. No, it's I looked at its thing is affiliate on Twitch is a little bit of a scam in some ways, especially at the level they give it to you. Hey, thank you Jeffrey for the follow on Twitch. You have to have a good number of people to make affiliate worth it, in my mind. It's obviously if you want to be affiliate, no problem at all. I'm not going to knock anyone for jumping at the chance. But you need to have enough of a following to make it worth it for you, because you're converting followers to subs at that point. For me, I don't really have a big enough following. I quit Twitch and switched to Glimish. I like people here better. That's cool. I suppose it's people that stream on Glimish have a different view of what they want out of streaming. I've gone for the have a bit of each pie. Oh blimey. You're filling up my chat screen with... Thank you for dropping the links anyway, Max. Let's scroll myself back up again. The Lego series cogs, I would just love to jump on the Lego series and just mess around, but I've got plenty of go. I've got a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. Dare I say, my fiance bought me a Nintendo Switch. My brother got me Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, so that's my between stream game at the moment. Parker has a vision of Spider God promising him power and then emerges from a cocoon, now possessing spider-human abilities similar to that of a spider. As the feared vigilante, the Spider-Man, Parker wages a one-man war against the criminal underworld in New York City, partly to avenge the deaths of his uncle Ben Parker and mentor Ben Aldrich at the hands of the city's major crime lord Norman Osborn. Wow. That was a mouthful. I think I've gone slightly higher pitch for it. Yeah, thank you for dropping all those links. I am on YouTube, youtube.com/hugjunkie. I'm live, as well as occasionally, and when I can get around to it, upload edited content onto there. I am also on Facebook Gaming, fb.gg/hugjunkie. I am on Twitter as DJ Hugjunkie, and I always post when I'm on going live on Twitter and what I'm changing schedules and so forth. I'm on Instagram, instagram.com/hugjunkie, for random pictures of daily kind of stuff I find interesting. And I have a Discord server. If you want to chat between streams, drop your nerdy loves, your shares, anything you like in there. Just kind of whatever goes, really. Different rooms for different things. I had a lot of friends who got hate raid. Oh, I heard about the hate raids. I was fortunate not to be popular enough, I suppose, to get hate raided. But the bots, I was hit with bots. Hugly fans win. Hugly fans. Or only hugs. I like that. Only hugs. So Switch before was next, followed on Insta when I saw the word cats. I will promise more cats. There's not enough cats. I will refund you if you feel there's not enough cats. Only hugs. Definitely need to be only hugs. Be many hugs. He's the only guy, isn't it? Let's just do this properly.
Nighty night.
Oh, you got a trip line for that, Alex. But yeah, Glimish is far better experience.
I wouldn't have known about it if not for you.
Twitch
we make a good team, officer.
more content.
Hey, see if you can convince more of your buddies to work with me instead of shooting at me, okay?
I don't honestly mind. Wherever you want to be, Geoffrey, it is completely up to you. I'm not looking for numbers. I'm just kind of looking for people that enjoy my content, no matter where they are. But I've got 2 chat streams side by side, so you're literally chatting like inch away from each other on my screen. So it's I can see both chats. I've got my OBS set up pretty well now, so it's all good. Yeah, those are all the links. Welcome to click them all. Welcome to follow me wherever you like to follow me. If you don't, you don't. I'm just happy people enjoy my content as much as I enjoy making it.
Folks,
Oh,
you've no doubt heard about the riot at Empire State University.
The riot?
But this is not your usual
That was
toxic
not a...
mix.
Well, I suppose it was a
Underage
riot.
drinking, entitled millennials, and hormones run rampant.
There were a lot of drunk people at
Authorities
college
are keeping a tight lid on the situation,
It was
but my
bound to happen.
sources tell me the demons drugged the students, turning them into deadly rage machines.
I reckon it's
What has
tequila.
become of our fair city, ladies and gentlemen, when we have to fear our own children, our neighbors, our
I feel
husbands
my own
and
children are
wives?
drunk tequila.
Be vigilant, be on guard, and keep a close eye on that barista with the man bun making your skinny latte, or
Yeah,
you
man
could
buns
be
are sus.
next.
Could be sus and man buns. Okay. Let's get away from the flashing lights. So we're going to leave the Taskmaster challenges for a bit. Now, I want to kind of fast forward through some of the story, but first playthrough it is. First time I played it, I've only owned the PlayStation 4 for about 6 months. So I kind of picked up a second-hand PlayStation 4 in the view of playing this game. Not solely, but it was a heavy decision maker. I was going to do Miles Morales 2. I would love to. I'm not sure if I know, because I'm borrowing this copy at the moment, but I'm likely to buy my own copy and get a copy of Miles Morales, because I'm enjoying this, and it is effectively just a part 2 in some ways. So I'll definitely be wanting more of this, because this game feels too short and I've not even finished it yet. But I'm enjoying this. I like this type of game. Before this I was playing Batman Arkham. So we did Arkham Asylum, City and Origins. And then I was itching to play this. So we jumped over to Spider-Man. Morales is shorter than this one. Oh, that's a shame. But it's cool they've made it though. It kind of felt decent. Yeah, so it's pretty much... The way I see it is it is technically a DLC, but in its own package. Because they could have released it, but they decided to package it separately. And I think the PlayStation 5 version is kind of a big package version, I think. But I'm not intention to get a PlayStation 5 in the short term. Can't fault you with how long it was taking to bring Final Fantasy 7 to PC from PlayStation 5. I always bought one with the intention of returning to it once I finish Final Fantasy 7. Yeah. I know Sony are moving... They're casually leaning towards PC gaming. Very casually. I would probably expect to see Spider-Man on PC eventually. They're going to get the lion's share of the sales on their own console before they kind of give it out to the world. Not the combos. Yes, has both, but bought first one PlayStation 4 at release, so only bought Miles Morales on PlayStation 5. Oh, okay, that's fair. I'm not sure what enhancements they would give between the two consoles, but I've not seen a PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 side by side first hand to go, well, is it worth the step up? Some people says it has been worth it. Others have been like, yeah, well, I could have taken it or leave it. But I'm happy to have a PlayStation. The last PlayStation I played on that I could say I owned was a PlayStation 2. I've played on a PlayStation 3. And I played on a PlayStation 4 before this, but I've never owned one. So this is great. Came with 2 controllers, the guy who was selling this. And he gave me a stack of games. Unfortunately, most of them were Call of Duty. So they kind of held up by the door at the moment. Gonna have to hit up the luck. Gotta go help the little man go to sleep. Okay, dude, it's always good to see you. Enjoy your luck. Much appreciate seeing you. 3 is 3, yeah. To be honest, I don't mind Call of Duty, but with all the games I own and could play, it's pretty far down my list of choices. But yeah, it's sort of, I might go, you know what, I fancy playing Call of Duty, then immediately take it out after half an hour and put in Spider-Man or something else. I got GTA 5 that came with the PlayStation, so I'm more likely to play that, even though I own it on 360, the One and PC. That's probably the game I own more copies of than any other game. I own it twice on PC because I somehow couldn't get the launcher to work. So Rockstar have definitely firmly got their money out of me. Right, we're going to do this quest up here. Most copies of the game I have probably San Andreas. Oh, nice. That is a solid GTA. Really enjoyed that. I'm very tempted to... Oh, that's not the right place. Very tempted to get the like the remasters that they've just brought out. TikTok, that's what I want. You have them, nice. I know there's some a bit of a buggy start to them, but I believe they've patched them all out now. Not legally. That's no. You have them legally, don't you? Yes, you have them legally. There's no discussion of anything else. No. Want to try? Oh yeah, try before you buy. That's one kind of thing you can say for acquiring a game pre-license, so we say. And you go, well, you know what? These guys are definitely the money I'm buying. Which I've done with other kinds of media before. I like the idea of sampling digital media before I commit to giving my money, because I've spent so much money on digital media and regretted it because I go, oh, this is a pile of garbage. Fortunately, like Cog said about Final Fantasy VII Remake, the developers allow 2 hours of gameplay before you accept the license, effectively. So you go, well, you know what? I could play it for 1 hour, 50 minutes ago. I don't like this. I want my money back. And that is both great service to the consumer and a confident developer and publisher. You like the remake? Nice. I'm considering getting it. All Superhero Landing. Still not as much as the OG. No, I think you're not going to recreate the magic of the OG. But sort of remakes give them the opportunity to put in what they wanted to put in. HD Tifa was nice though. I can probably see that. But there's a story I've heard is that they had to cut a lot out of the original plan, which is what they put back in. They've gone, well, this is almost like a director's cut. They put in what they wanted to have in there in the first place. Because time constraints, money constraints, and well, they put out a butchered story initially, which if you really think about it, didn't make sense in parts because they had to butcher it to fit it on the disc. So they got the opportunity to tell the story they wanted to tell, even if it is a 4-parter, supposedly.
Spider-Man. So my
rather a
tracker picked up
4-parter
some
than a
more people who were at
rushed
the party
story.
and might have gotten, you know.
This is Ethan Albright, a biochem TA. Didn't show up for class. My software picked him up in a photo, but there's other pics from the same location and he's gone.
Still our best shot. I'll try to find the place. Thanks.
Well, it's a
Philip's
station.
photo is my only lead again. I gotta find this location.
Worst case
Picture
scenario.
shows elevated train tracks, like the ones up in East Harlem.
East Harlem, okay. Chinatown, Midtown, Upper East Side, Harlem, East Harlem. Oh, nice you from England. Most streamers I find are US. That sucks for time. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely from England. Right smack in the middle of England. The Midlands. Netherlands, nice. We seem to catch a lot of Dutch people on English streams. I suppose time difference being only an hour. But yeah, I've had quite a few people stop by, and I'm a big fan of the Netherlands. So welcome. It's good to have you here. But yeah, time zones of US. I know so many cool US streamers, American streamers, and Canadian streamers as well, that I really want to watch, but the time zones just kill. And for you, it'd be even worse. You're an extra hour to kind of factor in. You're kind of, yeah. So I'm sort of at one point when I kind of valued entertainment over sleep, and I'm kind of still leaning part way. Would end up staying up quite late just to catch some of these streamers, and kind of did myself in because I enjoyed them so much that I want to go back and watch them still, despite trying to repair my sleeping pattern. So it's quite hard. There's a lot of cool people, and likewise, I made a lot of friends in America through streaming. A lot of American streamers I watched enough and got chatting, and I've made friends. I've gone over and seen them. I've stayed with them. I've hung out at conventions. It's been really cool, but I can't always stop by and chat when they're streaming because I'm kind of getting ready to sleep, which is a shame. I think even when I don't need to sleep, I just try and avoid watching stuff because it's not good for you. You need to turn the lights out and stuff. But yeah, time zones do suck. If you can have some sort of weird time manipulation thing that allow you to watch people when they stream at your time zone, I'm sure it'd be used for something better than streaming and viewing stuff. But it would be cool nonetheless. I know that what I'm probably thinking of is YouTube. Watching the streams afterwards. Or behold, you'd be watching them ahead of time, so you'd be seeing into the future. Enough of those ramblings though. Let's get to East Harlem. The bane of making friends in America.
I think these tracks are in East Harlem.
Walk through the trees.
Spider-Man, I talked to Carlos. He felt fine until he got to the barbecue. Whatever happened to him kicked in after the Halloween party.
A delayed reaction. That's
I reckon
not
it's
good.
an undercooked sausage.
There could be corrupted walking time bombs all over Manhattan.
You go to a barbecue and have an undercooked sausage.
I see elevated train tracks.
Be the death of you.
Those are northeast of ESU.
Be right back. Gonna brush my teeth before parents sleep. Okie dokie, dude. No problem. Sync will wake him up. Oh yeah, noisy plumbing is not good, especially when you're sharing the house with other people. Could have taken the subway, I suppose, but we like swinging. We can do things like this.
Lee's corruption is frightening. Literally, no one's safe.
No one is.
I'm used to hostile New Yorkers, but this is a whole new level. Good thing I've got Philip on my side. That guy has some impressive skills.
You'll always be reliant on some nerds with.
If I find the
skills.
East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location.
Focus bars. Oh, the Avengers Tower. Nice. Dragon roll. There we go.
I'm on the right track. Literally. I should be able to follow these to where the photo was taken.
Get onto the train.
I think this is pretty far north of ESU.
Yes, this is pretty far. So this is a station. That looks like a tower. I reckon this is probably it.
L trains could mean Harlem. Uh-oh. Looks like I might be too late.
going on here? Ah, this is not good.
This is it. No corrupted students, but it looks like they've been here.
Let's go and talk to the gentleman down there. Hello, good sir. Would you mind asking some questions to you?
What happened?
Bunch of maniacs going wild. They were high or something. Ran off up the street.
Gotta find them before someone gets hurt a lot worse.
Let's take away that. Let's go for a gentle jog through the streets.
There they are. Time to end this.
Please, help us!
At least they got away. Where can we go to if this guy? Hello. Sorry to disturb you.
Don't even see them all around you? The shadow demons! Demons! All around!
I like that I've upgraded my uppercut ability now has a knockback.
Lee corrupted a lot of people at the Halloween party. The sooner I get you guys back to normal, the better.
Some guys around the corner. Oh, my face.
Door's locked. No time to be polite about it.
Cool. Well, nice bit of XP for that. Excuse me, sir.
I think that's it.
Cool. That was a bit of fun.
I was just drinking my latte, thinking about this one time I got mugged. And I saw this big crowd of people, and it's like someone flipped a switch. You should be fine now. Though maybe you should switch to decaf.
Yeah, stay off the caffeine. Bad for you kids. Ew, right. Let's try and do this mission here. Can we do a... Can we do like a... Oh, probably to there, I think. Hold for fast travel. Let's save ourselves a little bit of time there. Are you doing anything this Saturday? This Saturday, ooh, born to ride. Have the girlfriend over as usual. So, may have time for other things. Right, let's get this side mission.
I like the other side better.
Aha.
Hey, Spider-Man, there's another missing student. Latest MIA is Steve Hopkins. What worries me about him is some guys from Tombstone's gang started dealing in his neighborhood recently.
That's not good.
Steve hated that. It's a nice area, but he was too scared to do anything.
If he's corrupted, he might take out his anger on them, and he's the one who'd get hurt.
This is the last picture Steve put up before he went silent. I couldn't find anything more recent.
Huh. Pretty sure this is the Upper West Side.
Upper West Side.
I think I need to head north.
Upper West Side. Upper West Side. Okay, well, I want to say it's about there. Teeth are clean, awesome.
This park is on the Upper West Side.
Welcome back. Do you want to make a start on the daily Google build? I'll have to come back on you.
Philip, what can you tell me about Steve?
He's a little guy. Wouldn't hurt to fly. I'm not sure he could if he wanted to.
Sounds like these dealers would crush him. And a little guy might burn out quicker. I better hurry. So I'm looking for a park by the water, northwest of ESU.
Park by the water. Yeah, I'll have to come back on the... on whether that's a yes or no, Max. I'll have to check with girlfriend. See what she wants to do. Friday you DJ? I do. Or although, should I say I should. I haven't DJed for the past couple of weeks because everything's popped up, but yeah, try to.
The Steve guy sounds like he's
Genres,
all responsibility but no power. I hope I can get there in time. Tombstone's gang might not be as bulletproof as their boss, but they're almost as deadly.
Yes, thank you, Spud. Genres. So, main genre is breakbeat, breaks. So, kind of the beats that the Prodigy are kind of known for. But I tend to mix those combination of vinyl and MP3. I can DJ quite a few other genres, including drum and bass, UK hardcore. I can do things like hard house. Pretty much you learn the skill on most things, but typically on stream it's breakbeats, breaks. But then I also do rock alternative nights as well. So I know a lot of people I know are into like rock alternative, emo, punk, metal. So I throw in a few of those on one Friday, and then probably the next Friday will be like dance. Well, I kind of like to mix them up and see what people tend to like. Give it everyone, and if one's leaning more than the other, I might throw more of one type of thing in. At the moment, it's pretty even. But it's definitely one night will be dance, one night will be rock alternative. But I am happy to look into kind of all kinds of stuff. You like all genres, nice. I'm kind of the same. My vinyl collection is mainly dance, of course. And you have people who say, I like all genres. Yeah. There's people who, oh yeah, I like everything. You go, what about this? Don't like that. Experimental noise. I really, really like all genres. Pop to breakcore. Breakcore is quite interesting. Experimental noise. I've not heard too much experimental noise. It's, again, death metal, yeah. I like music as an art form. Anything done with enough skill, I feel is worth listening to. Some sounds don't really get on. I don't get on with many higher pitched sounds, which I suppose if it's a bit screechy, I don't tend to appreciate as much. Merle's Bow is one of my biggest noise artists. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Oh, Gabba, yeah. I can't have too much Gabba. I can probably take about 20 minutes, 30 minutes of Gabba before my head starts going a bit... need to chill. But I've been to a few raves where there's been a Gabba room. Kind of just go into the Gabba room for a bit, kind of listen to some really hard kind of stuff, and then go, ooh, need to chill, and kind of go for a chill room. In Netherlands we call it hardcore, but in the rest of the world that means punk, yeah. I believe, yeah. So, like in the UK, generally speaking, if you say hardcore, people think like punk rock, kind of like some really extreme punk. But yeah, and I know. I think what we refer to is either like Dutch hardcore or Gabba, but then you've got UK hardcore, which refers to the dance, as opposed to just hardcore, which is more known as the punk. It's quite confusing. if you're in the dance kind of scene, you say hardcore, people know what you mean. A lot of genres claim the word hardcore. Yeah, it all basically means it's hard, isn't it? It's just a very heavy stuff. But UK hardcore is not even that hard. Obviously, compared to the Dutch hardcore, that is hard. You can't really get much harder than Dutch hardcore. If I know one DJ I listened to a lot growing up was Scott Brown. He was a Scottish DJ, and he absolutely loved Dutch hardcore, Gabba, and his sets would be like really kind of in your face, heavy music, and over time you throw in a few like vocal, like uplifting vocal kind of stuff, like singing, and then kind of tease in Scott Brown. I'm not sure if he still DJs. I'm not sure if many of them still DJ now. Do we have a Scott Brown somewhere? Probably. Yeah, things like yeah, might be in there. But yeah, I've got DVDs from the events and stuff. Go look them up. But yeah, I might have to go back and watch some of these. Got, bought DVDs of the rave events I went to. Recorded live. But yeah, Scott Brown was cool. I liked his blend. He was mostly kind of showing the UK rave scene what Dutch hardcore was kind of like. Made his own music, were inspired with that kind of stuff. But I suppose being Scottish, he's probably closer to that northern side of Europe, where it's a bit further up. Whereas yeah, the rest of the UK would kind of have more London inspired stuff, which is more bassy as opposed to a hard drum. But it's interesting how kind of music evolves like that. But yes. Let's see if I can find what does Scott Brown still do these days? He's got his own Wikipedia. It still says he's active. He's 49 now, blimey. Do you make music too? I've tried to. I have put music up on my SoundCloud. It's a bit, but it's before I really knew what I was doing. I will go back to making music. I was only discussing actually, Jeffrey. Discussing yesterday. Yesterday, yeah. I was saying yesterday. Whoops, disconnected. What do you mean check the battery? It's plugged in. It should be charging. Well, that is just rude. I can't believe it's turned itself off like that. Alright, let's go back up. Is that even connected to the right? I don't think that's connected to the right one. But yeah, I do want to get back into making music. I think that's connecting. Try to connect to my computer. Wrong controller. I have too many controllers. Bear with. This one. There we go. I've got 3 controllers. One's connected to my Bluetooth, 2 connected to my PlayStation. Resume. Oh, that's warm. It's been sat on there. Yeah, music. I tried to make music that I was inspired by at the time, but not really knowing how to do it. So I put a few things up on my SoundCloud. But I haven't gone back to it since. It's been over like 15 years since I tried to make stuff. But I want to go back to it. Maybe this year. Maybe this year I'll go. That's it. I'm gonna make. Oh no. Let's make. I'll make at least one music track this year. That'd be a nice little goal. And I'll make one game. I want to make one game and make one music track. And potentially one piece of art. That visual piece of art. There you go, it's a nice little creative goal. Don't usually do New Year's resolutions, but I'll do one music track, one game, and one piece of art. Swing. Oh, it's not a swing, is it? It's just a swing. I'm too used to Garth and Wayne. How's it going, Cam the Man? Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. We are looking for the photo. But I shall write that down in my notebook at the end of the stream.
Jameson, come on.
We go to a tall building. I reckon it's got to be around here somewhere. Because this is the right district. Is that a parky kind of area? I'm looking for somewhere with greenhouses. Not quite there. Yeah, the music I made was trying to copy like break beats and breaks, but a little bit of drum and bass. I like kind of bassy stuff. I like music that has a warmth to it. I've tried to make hardcore, but not really hard or core, to be honest. Just kind of just drums in a fast pattern. Yeah, as to answer your earlier question, DJing. I do DJ on Fridays, and I will DJ this Friday. Because I have not DJed for, it feels like a month. And I do apologise to anyone who likes to stop by for DJ streams. But this Friday will be a DJ stream. This Friday will be a DJ stream. 9 PM British. It'll probably have to be dance. Sorry, Max. I know you like your rock. But I've not done a dance one for over a month at least. So we'll do a dance DJ one this Friday. You go to DJ this Friday? Yes. 9 PM British, which will be 10 PM European time. Hopefully it's not too late. We will be starting in effectively 2 minutes time if that was the case. But because it's was listening to Scott Brown, by the way, really liked it. Nice. He's cool. He's an elusive guy. I've only managed to catch him face to face once. He kind of disappears as a puff of smoke. As soon as the last record span, he'll kind of wave to the crowd, pack his box, and he'll leg it. We managed to catch him though. Me and my mate managed to catch him, get a photo, and had a quick hello, and he was gone. Which a lot of DJs are like that. You can respect that. They're busy people. But we did manage to have a quick hello. No, that's no problem, buddy. It'll be a good way to see you in the weekend. Yeah, well, I can do a lockdown rock night the following Friday. But yeah, because I've not. It's probably gathering dust, to be honest. My vinyl decks. So I definitely need to do something dance related. So I would have thought it was around here because they're low buildings, but maybe they're over here. Let's swing up the side here. West, that's where we need to go. Hang west. You know I don't mind a bit of big beat, yeah. We'll have to try and throw a bit more big beat. I don't have a lot of big beat. Big beat's kind of the chilled big brother, I suppose, of breakbeat. Breakbeat's the more energetic, younger. I reckon it's gotta be along this strip here. Because the right colour of trees. But I can't see any greenhouses. Hey, D-Live, thank you for featuring me on the front
There's the park.
page.
The photo must have been taken around here somewhere.
Oh, must be close. Thank you for dropping me on the front page, D-Live. I'm Hug Junkie, if you've not seen me before. And I've just realised you can't really see the picture because I'm in the way of it.
The Upper West Side is north of ESU.
I know, we're here. You've just said we're here, Spider-Man. It's fine. Chill. Yeah, I'm Home Junkie. I stream Spider-Man on Wednesdays, Lego games on Mondays, and I DJ on Fridays.
I see water to the west of the trees. That narrows it down.
There's some greenhouses. Some water here. Is there water? Some mounds. Really need to stream again. Haven't for at least a month now. There's so many people that sort of have kind of taken a holiday break at least.
I think that's the spot, over by those trees.
Oh, where the fire is. Is that fire? Going back to where you were talking about
Damn, son, you got a death wish?
You ever
Hey, fellas,
to techno
let's take
punk?
college boy to school.
That corrupted guy bit off more than he could chew. Guess I have to rescue him before I cure him.
Yeah, rescue then cure. That's usually how
Those
it works.
guys are armed. Maybe I can take some of them quietly.
First I got COVID and took 2 weeks in the holiday break. Oh, sorry to hear that.
Snoring now.
Glad you're better now. But yeah, so many people have been in that kind of boat though. And I took a little break from streaming. Can't recommend it. No, everyone I've spoken to
You're in
says
timeout.
they'd much rather avoid it. Quite literally like the plague. To excuse the expression. But yeah, it's something you don't want to have, from what I've heard. Even if you have been vaccinated, it still hits you. Thankfully, not as hard as it could do. Boom! And the face will be. Oh, mad capsule markets. Yes. I suppose techno-punk. Yeah, I suppose. I'm just not going to be for it that way. Minor self-indulgence. They're kind of or electronic punk, or drum and bass punk, I suppose. Minor self-indulgence would refer to. Yeah, mad capture markets. Alright. Not listen to too much.
All clear, Steve. Let's get. Steve!
Ah, it's Steve.
Come on, I just saved you!
Oh, come on, Spidey. Thanks for doing that. Yeah,
This is what they call tough
I
love.
was expecting more of a fight there.
Oh, God. What did I do?
What did you do? You had too
I
much
always had a
tequila.
problem with those
That's what you
guys,
had.
but tonight I wanted to kill them. In ways I don't even want to think about.
Don't worry, this wasn't your fault.
No, it was the tequila.
We're gonna pull a boatload of cash once we
Oh
get
wow, there's quite a few of them there. Level up, level 35. Nice. Skill point in the bag. They are crazy. I feel sorry for the drummer. He plays so fast whenever they live. Yeah, techno drummers, actual live drummers. Those guys have to be sort of nuts, I think, to do that. Where are we going anyway? And unfortunately didn't see it myself, but my friends have been to a live PA for like a hardcore, UK hardcore event at a rave. So DJs typically for that night, but this one part of the event was a live PA So the drums were provided by a natural drummer. Singing was by a natural singer. Keyboards by a natural keyboardist on keys and stuff. And apparently it was an amazing show, but I wasn't at that one. I'll post a few videos on Discord. Cool, cheers Max. Yeah, I've heard that mad capsule markets are quite literally mad. But yeah, mind the self-indulgence. If you like punky sounds, you like electronic music. Love them. Nice. Yeah, I kind of like fusion. Anything that fuses two things together, especially if you don't expect them to be fused, like punk and techno. You wouldn't expect that, but then it is kind of punk. I suppose if you think of the essence of what punk is to do something with music that isn't expected or felt as normal, and have a different view on things. To me, I like the idea of electronic punk, which is what the Prodigy, going back to my favourite band, the Prodigy was described by a journalist as electronic punks because they use electronic music and sounds,
there's a fine line between
but
being a
behave as
conspiracy
punks.
theorist and seeing a clear pattern. I walk that line, and I am confident in perceiving a common thread among these attacks on Oscorp and Norman Osborn by the demons. Motive? It's hard to ascribe motive to lunatics, but I suspect it's no accident that they're striking at both a pillar of our corporate community and the center of our city's government. It's our very way of life that's under assault, as I have always warned. If you've been listening to me, you're ready. If not, I'll pray.
Thank you, JJJ, for your update of absolute nonsense. Oh. That was a bit of a poor swing. I've been fortunate to actually see Mind the Self-Indulgence live a couple of times now. You know Crossfaith, yes, a Japanese metalcore band that does a lot of electronic stuff in their songs. Yes, I love Crossfaith. Seeing them live. Did a cover of Omen by the Prodigy. That's an awesome, awesome cover. Always sends shivers up my spine when I hear that. Yeah, they're cool. I like that kind of style of music. You got me down already, Jeffrey. It seems to be a thing that's a few bands have picked up, but it's still a little bit niche. I think it's never bands. I suppose it's kind of seen as experimental, really, rather than being its own genre. It's kind of seen as experimental. Who am I thinking of? I think like there's a band called Dukan. They didn't really get very far though, that I'm aware of. I can never remember. You can probably count them on one hand that I've come across. I need to pull out. Probably need to do a playlist of electronic rock punk. It might be good for one of the DJ sessions. Crossfaith is the only band that I can think of that has covered a Prodigy song. There's been a few covers. Crossfaith have obviously done a very, very, very good cover. Pendulum technically didn't do a cover, they did a remix. Because again, they've been an electronic rock band. Pendulum were able to do a similar kind of feel and remixed it. I know of bands that have done covers of things like Firestarter. Firestarter's quite quite an easy song to cover because it's in its kind of in its construction. It's not a complicated song, and the lyrics aren't taxing. But everyone knows it, so it's kind of it's a song that people cover. Crossfaith is my girlfriend's favourite band, so she wants to follow you now too. Oh wow! Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Lysaurus Rex. That's an easy one to say. Lysaurus Rex. Lysaurus Rex. Lysaurus. Thank you very much for that follow on Glimish. Pendulum I only know from their drum and bass. Yeah, so they Pendulum first album pure drum and bass, pure DJ kind of stuff, and then they've branched off into live stuff. So I've seen Pendulum live a few times, and they've got a live drummer, they have a live guitarist, they got guys. They basically become the Prodigy in some ways. Like they've got a sampler, they've got keyboards, singer. They did a track. A collaboration track with Liam Howlett. Liam Howlett is the main composer for the Prodigy. He's the guy that I'm not going to get him off the wall. We've got some signed stuff up there. He's the guy that kind of sits down, writes it, and then brings the other guys in and goes, well, what do you think? What should we change? What should we add? But he did a track with Pendulum called Immunize. Quite an appropriate song, I suppose, for the recent things. But yeah, it's one of my favourite tracks because it sounds like Prodigy and it sounds like Pendulum. So they kind of very nicely kind of blended in the middle. But yeah, Immunize by Pendulum featuring Liam Howlett. I actually listened to that song on repeat. As soon as I heard that. Yeah, I highly recommend it. If you like Pendulum for their dancey stuff and you like Prodigy, you will go absolutely nuts. And I recommend listening to on headphones. Again, that's another song that just sends the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Even thinking about it.
Spider-Man. I've got a lot more missing students. The
Right.
debate club never showed for a
did a
meet
remix
today.
of
All vanished at once.
Voodoo
A
People.
coordinated
by the
attack.
Prodigy as well.
Things are
Oh,
escalating.
and the
What's
song
their
can
last
do
known
that,
location?
alright.
The club president, Harold, showed up in a
You,
tourist
you don't know where the song's going. A lot of
Brooklyn
songs
Bridge
is
is
that, oh, it's the
definitely in
same
this
thing.
photo.
You can kind of hum it,
That's southeast of the university.
and you get used to how a song sounds. But that one is like, whoa, what's going on? And oh, it's changed again, and this bit's over here, and this bit's over here now. You can hear that,
Gotta head to the southeast edge of the island.
and it's a little bit rocky because you got like the actual live drums going and a bit of guitar, but then electronics, and then the vocals, and yeah, great track.
The Brooklyn Bridge is in the southeast corner of the island.
Southeast corner. Okay, southeast. This one down here. Brooklyn Bridge. There we go.
Hey, Spider-Man! I just launched an app that's a daily live trivia game show. I'd love to have you as a guest host. I gotta go lie down.
Have to have me as a guest. Yeah, songs that kind of give you emotional responses like that, physical as well as
That's
emotional
definitely the
responses
Brooklyn
are-
Bridge in the background.
Are something magical. 'Cause it's not, by that point, it's not just something you listen to, it's a feeling.
I can head to the eastern shore. The Brooklyn Bridge is in the southeast corner of the island.
Yes, I know, Spider-Man. That's what kind of really draws me into music. It's not just something you can kind of bob around to and go, oh, that's kind of catchy, I like that. Something you can really get into. Which is kind of another reason why I kind of go into DJing. Because I like the idea of being able to give people those kind of feelings.
Uh-oh. I better hurry.
As a DJ, you can then pick those tracks. You know, if someone heard this track followed by this track, and then changed up completely, but then still followed the same feeling, and you can kind of sit there and watch you're giving them through your selection of music and how you bring them in and blend them and stuff. It's not just about playing a few songs. It can be sometimes. Mainly what my DJ streams are is just me playing a few songs that I go, you know what, this is pretty cool, I haven't heard this one before. Brooklyn Bridge. There's a car park by Brooklyn Bridge. You've got cops over there. Ah, okay.
Truck's leaking gas. If it blows, it'll take out the whole block.
Car that.
They're causing sparks every time they hit the truck.
That was a bad idea. Bad idea. Ah, get out of here.
That tanker can't take much more. Don't you guys have something better to do than blow yourselves up?
Failed. Kaboom. Mission failure. A tanker exploded. Retry? Yes. This time, however, I think a web bomb might be the trip. Rip. Yep.
They're causing sparks every time they hit the truck.
Web bomb.
On your knees! Hands on your heads!
Don't you guys have something better to do than blow yourselves up?
Oh, that's a bit easier with bombs.
In case you were confused, flammable and inflammable mean the same thing.
Nice. When you use your abilities, things get slightly easier.
Thank you. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I couldn't stop myself.
Sounds like a typical college student.
Usually happens with
You'll
cheese.
be all right now.
Oh.
History will remember your contribution to this.
Paramedic knows what he's doing. Let's remove marker there. What have we got? We've got another one. Let's do this one, and then we'll probably think about wrapping. That was a mission because I got a new phone. Wouldn't let me on YouTube from my own phone. Oh, okay. It kind of locked you out, I suppose. Right, at least you've done it now, Max. It should be easier. Okay. Oh, there's a bridge there. Oh, there's Spider-Man. That's the only thing these days, is security on mobile devices. Is that... Yeah, excuse me there. Yeah, security on mobile devices is that locked down. And accounts and stuff on accounts as well.
Our next caller reports a problem I saw coming a mile away. Go ahead, man.
Well, I was coming out of the bathtub last night when I glanced out my window, and what do I see? Spider-Man, swinging by like he owns the place. I was naked.
Madam, you have my sympathies. Just imagine what sort of deviant personality would dress up like that in the first place. And it's a short step from there to peeping Tom activity. Folks, it doesn't matter if you live on the first floor or the 31st. Keep your curtains drawn. Lock your windows. A web pervert walks among us!
Right, I think I'll stop for the moment. Yeah, multiple devices and accounts, linking the devices to accounts and all this. It's all great when you set it up, but then you get a new device and the whole thing has to start again. Also, I hadn't downloaded the Discord app on a new phone. Oh no.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I had that issue when I got my new phone. So what? I need to put this on there, and then I need to link that, and then transfer the Google Authenticator stuff.
Spider-Man, we have a crisis situation. The football team went to an away game.
My YouTube still tries to
They found the buses abandoned.
tell my old phone
Fans,
that I've tried to log
staff,
into something new.
Lee has an army
I've
out
already
there.
switched it. Why is it
Any
still trying
leads?
to connect to my old phone?
Someone recognized the quarterback, Brad Davis. Posted a picture.
Ah.
Hold on. That looks like Washington Square Arch. I think this is next to ESU.
Rick, we can run there.
Hey, you got some kind of skin condition under that stupid...
Yes, I have. Very insensitive.
They're like a pack of wolves. The longer this goes on, the more likely someone dies.
Do we have web bombs still active? We have one. Hello, Legacy 2022. How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hey, kaboom. No, that wasn't very effective. My name is Legas. Ah, okay. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
How many players on a roster again?
And your face as well. They're all over here now. 2 out. Nice. What's your name? I'm Hug Junkie. Let me just look this up there. What my friends call me. Or my friends sometimes call me Huggy.
First time I've wished our team had fewer fans.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Ooh. Oh, we got a bomb. Nice. There's a lot of people. This is way too many people. Oh, that's a heavy. That's a heavy.
I'll kill you!
Kill you. Do we have a web bomb? We got trick man, we got a bomb. Got a few of them there.
I hate you all!
I was hoping to hit the heavy, but there you go. Trying to hit me with a baseball bat, that's quite rude. Oh, sounds I didn't realise I could hold on to you. What's this about? Yeah. Ah, oh good. It's too heavy.
You're one of them. I'll kill you first. I wish they'd been this persistent against State.
I hate when there's two heavies together because you can't focus on one because they're both going at you. How's it going in I guess? Hope you have a good Wednesday and a good New Year so far. You a fan of the Spider-Man games? Movies? Marvel in general? I'm a fan of all the above. Oh, there he's coming after me. Yeah. Boys, no, he's not afraid of water. He's not afraid of water. Afraid of wedding now.
I'll kill you!
There's no need for that. Absolutely no need. Nice. Web bomb for effort there.
Is it finally over?
Nice.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was
I
crazy.
put my 3
You're not the
favourite
first one this happened to. Good
tracks
news is,
up
doctors check the
on
others and they
general
don't
channel
have any
in
lasting
Discord.
effects.
Thank you very much. Next I
Thanks.
shall check those.
I don't know how to
out.
repay you.
Beat the Wildcats on Saturday and we'll call it even.
You did
Trophy
it.
earned.
All the missing
School.
students are accounted for.
Good to hear.
Maybe now things can get back to normal.
Level 36.
I'm
Skill point in the
normal.
bag.
Right there with you, buddy.
Strong connections. Head to the lab. Cool. Oh yeah, we got Dr. Octavius. That's something to look at.
Just relax.
Should we look at that? Definitely aim sides missions for a little bit. I think we've exhausted all the find people. Oh, we've done them all. Yeah, we've done all 6. Nothing in that area. Nothing in that area. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Nope, nothing in that one. Nothing there. All done. So we've done all the side missions in the game, apart from DLC. So it's nothing to distract me apart from these Taskmaster challenges and whatever else gets unlocked eventually, and the Demon and Thug crimes. So there's a few things that can distract me. Let's be real. Let's do this. We'll look at this Octavius mission. Continue the story. And see what comes of this. Amazing 3. A web bomb. Nice. Over to Octavius Industries. See what Dr. Ock has installed. Oh, let's have a look. Aha. Lab coat on. In we go. Yeah, this looks like the spares room at work. It's just all these old computers gathering dust. You know, they probably got Windows XP on some of these. And in actual fact, I reckon they're definitely Windows XP machines. Very hazardous to any network. Better off on the shelf.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Morning, Parker. Or is it evening? That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, no.
Check
Time
the
is
neurosensors,
irrelevant.
would you? We need a faster response time.
On it.
Try to get it under 3 milliseconds.
3 milliseconds. That's quite a small latency there. Current response time 5.7. Oh, that's quite long. 5.7 milliseconds. Who wants to wait around for that?
Okay, looks like I could optimize this power relay.
Oh yeah, the relays. Always the relays. I could have told you that. So we need a target voltage of 1. Can we remove? Right, okay. So to get target voltage of 1, we're going to at least need to make rotate. So potentially something along these lines. That's our one. Just need to get around to the other side now.
History will remember your contribution to this.
Not that one. One of those. And then one of these.
Nice. Okay, what
4.9,
next?
better, but not quite. I was in another screen and heard history will remember you, his contribution to this. Was that for me? It was. Oh. Did someone... someone must have hosted. Apologise. Well spotted. No, that was me. I've got an alert for a host. I haven't got my host coming up. Where was the host? Do apologise if it's been hosting or sharing. I'm gonna head off now, Hogs. I'll see you Friday for a bit EDM. Cool, Max. I'll see you. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I lost my alert things. But yeah, usually it says history. Remember your contribution to this as a. You will be remembered. Thank you for hosting. I can't remember where it's from now. Alright, cool. Yeah. Fine. Thanks for another great stream. Thank you, Max. Power relay is better.
Looks like some impedance in this neurosensor circuit.
Ah, the impedance, of course. See you, dude. I'll see you on Friday, 9 PM British, 10 PM European time. 4 PM Eastern American time, if you're that way. Let's knock these out. Remove? I cannot remove it at all. That's bolted. It's bolted in. Cannot remove it. So we need a target voltage of 4. So we do want one of those there. Want one of these here. Oh, and we'll need more of those. One of those there. Right. So that's. We need to change our numbers now. So what do we have as far as the minus goes? Can't remove that one. That's stuck. That's stuck. Ah, so in which case we need to then move this over one. Put that there. You'll need to put one of those in there. Bypass that one. And put in that one there. So that needs to be -2. Maths. There we go. Who would have thought it?
Finished.
3.6. Nice. Needs to be less than 3 though. One more modification I reckon should do it.
Signal to noise is out of whack. A new signal processor should reduce lag.
Oh, this is a fun looking one. So we'll start off at a -1 in there. Then we're going to go around the corner. Make that a +4. So we need another +2 in there. So we've got a +2 we can put there, but then we've also got that one we need to feed through. In which case, if we fill these 2 in, so that's got to be a +2, and that has to be, oh, it could be a +2. We'll put a +2 in there, so that's at least, probably don't need a +4 in that case. No, we do, because we've run out. So we need at least 1 +4 and 1 +2, and then either a +4 or the +2. So at the moment we have 8. So to get down from 8, we need a 3. So we need a -3 at least to be in there. Oh, we need to be. Oh, we only got one there. -2. We need that to be -2. Do we have a -2? We do have a -2. So we just fill in the blanks. Or can we? We don't have enough pieces to fill in the blanks. Ah, right. Okay. In which case? to take those out. We have to be smarter. We need to make that one a -3. I collect in peace, and then one of these. Cool, 2.8 milliseconds, that is within our target range. Cool, upload complete.
I got it, Doc. 2.8 milliseconds.
Good work, Peter.
So that's near enough. Instantaneous. Near enough. Not quite less than 1 millisecond, which is I think what Glimish's FTL protocol was less than. Was it less than 1 second? Less than a second. Oh, that's a bit funky.
How about a yes? That's the best kind of magic.
Hey, Can there. Thank you for the follow on D-Live. Much appreciate that. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Oh wow. The thing is, the arms might be able to move that fast, but the eyes won't. You won't have the eyes in order to coordinate that. Unless some of the AI is doing it for him as well.
I'd call that a mild success.
I call that unbelievable. Do you need some help?
Yes.
We got the inklings of what's to come.
Doctor, what's going on?
It's become that obvious. My doctors call it a degenerative neurological disorder.
Ah, okay.
Probably caused by overexposure to toxic chemicals in my reckless youth.
Sorry, is there anything I can do?
You already are. The worst part is, it only affects the muscles. The mind continues to work, but
it ends up locking up.
It can no longer do.
You try to move your arm.
You're the only one who knows, Peter. I'd like to keep it that way.
It's quite a tragic neurological conditions that eventually lose you the ability to move.
Like to seek a position with more of a future.
I came here to work for you because of what you've got up here. And that's not going anywhere. So neither am I.
This kind of technology in real life is a lifesaver. I've been following quite a few online media posts.
Oh, Peter, before I forget, I read the most
regarding kind of
fascinating
robotics
article.
and
Outlines
Neuralinks
possible
and
next
stuff.
steps for the neural interface.
It's fascinating that they
I'll
can
take a
actually
look.
do this now.
Thanks, Doc.
Not nowhere near to the level of Dr. Octavius, but people are working towards it. Hopefully it won't get to the stage where you end up having to fight mad scientists with 4 AI robotic.
Doc loves these things. Used them in grad school when he had to manipulate radioactive isotopes. Says seeing them keeps him humble.
It's all slowly coming together. We know where this is going. We know what's going to happen.
What is this, Doc? Never seen this type of material.
Would you believe it's for welding? Provides remarkable magnetic insulation and limits cross-contamination between the neural interface and arms.
Ah. Okay. So we're seeing here all the elements of Dr. Octopus coming together, which is both exciting and kind of haunting because you know what's going to happen. You know it's coming.
Direct interface with the basal ganglia. Exciting, but risky.
Yeah.
I don't know, Doc. You'll need a gallium silk array to make it work. Even then, odds of injury are pretty high.
Gallium! Genius! Never mind the risks. We'll work them out in time.
Yeah, as long as the chip holds up. We don't want it to...
Doc's really sick. At this rate, he'll lose control of his motor functions within a year.
Ooh, that's not good.
If we're not careful, an intracranial implant could make things even worse. Even alter his personality. We need to proceed carefully.
Yeah, we can't be altering the personality of a scientist. That's going to go drastically wrong. You never know what's going to happen with these kind of things. Well, in this case, we kind of do.
Peter is starting to suspect. He hides it, but I can tell. He's seen my twitch, noticed the decay of my fine motor control. Well, I'm the one who wanted a genius for an assistant. Of course he knows. I just need more time. My work can improve millions of lives. Save millions of lives. It can also save my own. I just need more time.
Hey Hogs, I'm back. Can you give me a bell when you finish swim? Sure, I'll let you know, dude. Won't be too long. I think we're just going to look at these pieces here and then we'll be coming off. Are you coming by today?
Doc, I'm sorry. My aunt just texted.
No worries, Peter. I was thinking of taking a break myself.
Cool, we'll exit this building.
Soon as I check our telemetry data.
Thanks. I'll be back in a few hours.
I don't think the doc's going to be here. It's going to be something else. So there we go. Right, so we'll wrap the stream up there. It's about 10:45, about 11:15. That seems like a good point. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the follows, the hosts, the chatting. Whether you've been on Twitch, DLive, Glimish, YouTube, Facebook Gaming. It's all awesome. All awesome people. Nice. That's a little bit of XP for that as well.
Hi, May.
All right, May.
Let me guess. Running late?
Nope,
Make
I'm
sure
actually
you
on my way
check
now.
out my Twitter.
Have you heard from Miles?
Twitter.com/
No, but his mother said he was coming,
DJ
so...
Good. I'll be there soon. Bye.
If you want to find out what my plans are, where I'm going to be streaming and stuff, always posting updates on there. Alternatively, you can jump into my Discord. I share the same, pretty much the same updates on there, but you can also chat as well between streams. The links for both of those are in the Twitch chat, as well as below on Twitch, DLive Glimish, YouTube, and if you're watching on Facebook Gaming, is on the sidebar there. I will be back on Friday, 9 PM.
You night owls may have seen lights flickering out at the ramp Supermax prison last night. Sadly, it was not because one of their inmates got the chip. No. Apparently, someone there hit on an idea I actually think has merit, which is making that recidivist criminal
Thank you for DLive
pay
for
for his
sticking on
room and
homepage,
board
dude.
by
Much
powering the
appreciate that,
prison
DLive.
himself, saving taxpayers' money. Not surprisingly, though, it turns out he hates actual work as much as he loves robbing and murdering, so they had to go back to the city's grid, which I'd imagine is why I still can't run my microwave and toaster at the same time without blowing a fuse.
No, it's not one of those bots. I'm not sure what they're trying to achieve, but there we go. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll quit out of the game. Manual save. Boom, there it goes into the slot. You want to save? Yes. And we shall quit the game. And we will swap over to full screen. Boom, there we are. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in again. See you Friday, Jeffrey. Remember, nearly forgot. Thank you for tuning in, Jeffrey. Thank you for the follows, all the chatting. It's been awesome. We'll see you Friday. Come and hang out. And if you do miss any of it, my stuff is on YouTube afterwards, which is youtube.com/HogJunkie. There's a constant backup of all my streams on there, because most streaming platforms seem to kind of roll them out. But yeah, see you all on Friday, 9 PM British. Enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. Good night.